What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We are jumping back into some road to the show here today, and we're going to Miami. We're playing the Marlins. They are 2-1 on this young 2031 season. We are 1-2. Let's see if we can get out of here with both teams being 3-3. All right, here we go. Game number one, top of the first. Runner on first, one away. I'm standing in. Hitting 200 on the season. Christian Javier on the mound for the Marlins in this one. He hits 95 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, off the inside corner with a four-seamer. Lofted into shallow right field. One pitch, one fly out for out number two. Not a good start. Top of the third, we come back. Marlins are up 1-0. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Runner on second, nobody out. Christian Javier still on the mound. First pitch of this at-bat. Just misses the inside corner with the slider. Wow, 1-0 the count. Second pitch now from Javier. Up and in by a lot with a four-seamer there. 2-0 the count. I'm surprised they didn't have me take a dive for that one because that was really close. 2-0 pitch. Got me to swing and foul away a circle change just above the knees. And it's a 2-1 count. Got a lot better plate discipline going on in this at-bat compared to the first one. Of course, the first one was only one pitch. And then we watch a four-seamer just above the knees, about the same spot as that off-speed pitch. And we have a 2-2 count to show for it. Pitch number 5 of the at-bat. Oh, got me. Knuckle curve, low and away. Had me swinging way out in front. And there's a K next to my name. Second strikeout of the year for me. We come back top of the fifth. Miami out to a 7-1 lead, and I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Runners on first and second, nobody out. And let's see if I can do a little better at the plate here in this at-bat. We definitely want to drive in the run since we don't do contact or power swings on this channel. First pitch of the at-bat from Javier. Got me. Four-seamer in the top of the zone on the outer third. 0-1 the count. Figured he was going to pitch around me a little bit, but not the case so far. There's a four-seamer just inside. Taken for ball one. The count now sits at 1-1. Let's see if we can get something good to swing at here with pitch number 3. Four-seamer just above the knees, but called a ball. 2-1 the count. Wow. Javier is really peppering the edges of the zone. He got me to swing at that four-seamer just above the zone on the inner third. 2-2 the count. I was expecting a slider there, and that was not the case. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled off a four-seamer on the inside corner. Still a 2-2 count. Looking at our sixth pitch of the at-bat, and we've been getting all four-seamers to this point. Got me. Four-seamer again just above the knees on the outer third, and there's a second strikeout. This time the K is backwards. Bottom of the fifth, we come back, still a 7-1 ball game. No outs, nobody on. Luis Campuzano at the dish. He's 2 for 2 on the day with a home run and a double, and he's driven in 3 of Miami's 7 runs so far. Gordon Graceffo is now on the mound for the Redbirds. He's throwing an 0-1 pitch to Campuzano. And it's a ground ball to me at third. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first. We'll be in time. One away now in the home half of the fifth. Coming back top of the seventh, it's an 8-2 ball game. Miami, of course, still in the lead. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. Adolfo Ybarra is now on the mound for the Marlins, though. He throws 96 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Got me to swing and miss at a four-seamer off the inside corner. 0-1 the count. You know, I was so happy with that second at-bat that I had, and now everything's gone completely worse since then. Second pitch of this at-bat, though, is a four-seamer even further inside. Taken for ball one, so we now have a 1-1 count. And a slider at the knees. Got a piece of that and fouled it away as I was way out in front. We now have a 1-2 count. Fourth pitch from Ybarra. Up and away with a four-seamer. 2-2 the count. That works for me. Pitch number 5 of the at-bat. Come on, big guy. There's a late swing on a four-seamer on the outer third. It goes foul. 2-2 the count now. Still, I should say. Next pitch. There's one drilled to left center field out near the Auto Nation alley. And she's gone. Finally, home run number 1 of the season. Solo shot for me here. Breaks up the 0-fer. And yeah, it's now an 8-3 ball game, as that is only my first home run of the season in game number 4. Cardinals are not going to be able to rally back to win this one, though. 10-3 is the final score of this one, as Marlins take game number 1. We're going to move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first, Redbirds already up 2-0. I'm standing in with the bases empty and nobody out. Justin Dunn on the mound for Miami. He hits 94 on the four-seamer, 90 on his circle change as well. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And another no-doubt dinger down the right field line. And there's home run number 2 on the season. 2 homers and 2 at-bats. I'll take that. And it's also a 3-0 lead for the Cardinals now. Woo! I like it. I like it a lot. Bottom of the first, we come back. 3-0 is still the score. Ethan Salas at the dish for Miami. He's got a runner on second and 1 away. Tink Hence is on the mound for the Cardinals. And let's see what he can do with the 0-1 pitch. Not likely to have a double play here, but a simple ground ball would be great. And it is. We get a glove on that. Throw to first in time. 2 away now in the bottom of the first. Top of the third, we come back. I'm standing in 1 for 1 on the day. 4 for 15 on the season so far. First pitch of this at-bat from Dunn. Oh, had me out in front of a slurve on the outer third. It goes foul down the third base line. 0-1 the count. Second pitch now from Dunn. Oh, not so far behind or out in front of that one, but bad contact, so it's fouled away for an 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch from Dunn. Really high with the four-seamer. 1-2 the count after not offering it that one. So I think they've started to pay attention to the scouting reports. Slurve off the plate away, taken for ball 2, and we've worked it back to even at 2-2 in this at-bat. Fifth pitch now from Dunn. Inside and a smidge high with a four-seamer. We have a full count. First payoff pitch of this at-bat. Come on, big guy. Oh, foul ball down the right field line, and it's out of play, thankfully. So we're looking at a second payoff pitch now. Seventh pitch of the at-bat from Dunn. And we chop one right in front of the plate. Catcher grabs it, throws to first. It's almost like I swung at one in the dirt, and they needed the 2-3 putout to complete the strikeout, except it's not a strikeout for me this time around. Top of the fifth, we come back. Cardinals now leading 4-0. I'm standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Adolfo Ybarra now on the mound for Miami. He still hits 96 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Inside at the knees with the four-seamer. It's a 1-0 count. Second pitch now from Ybarra. Again inside with the four-seamer. 2-0 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat. Come on, big fella. Got me to swing at a four-seamer below the knees, and it goes foul down the first base line. 2-1 the count. Next pitch. Outside with a curveball. It's a 3-1 count. If I wouldn't have swung at that third pitch, I would have a 4-pitch walk right now. The 3-1 pitch from Ybarra. Got me to swing and miss at a slider low and away. Not a single pitch in the zone yet in this at-bat, and I have myself a full count. Payoff pitch. Fouled off a four-seamer on the outside corner. Got to protect the plate there. We're going to do the payoff pitch one more time here. Seventh pitch of the at-bat. Chopped it right to the second baseman. Oh, he can't come up with it cleanly. Almost overthrows the first baseman, but they do get it there in time. And I am out number 1 here in the top of the fifth. Top of the seventh, we come back. Still a 4-0 ball game. Yeah, we know about the home run. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch from Ybarra. And it's a ripper down the third base line. Grabbed by the third baseman. Throw across. Gets me. And we're heading to the 7th inning stretch here in Miami, leading the Marlins by a score of 4-0. Don't forget your Cracker Jack, boys and girls. Top of the ninth, we come back to it. It's a 6-0 ball game now. Cardinals still in the lead. I'm standing in 1 for 4 on the day, 4 for 18 on the season so far. Runner on first and 2 away. I get a dynamic challenge, and it's going to be double or better here. Jose Sariano is now on the mound for the Marlins. He hits 96 on his sinker, 101 on the four-seamer, 93 on the slider, 89 on his slurve, and a very late swing on the four-seamer on the outer third. Makes for an 0-1 count. That was an even 100 miles an hour, so he is definitely warmed up and rocking today. Second pitch from Soriano. Come on, big fella. Got me to swing and miss at a sinker off the inside corner. It's an 0-2 count in a hurry. I am not catching up to any of these pitches. He's going to hit me with the gas again here, I think. Probably a little bit high. Let's see. The 2-strike pitch. Not a high fastball. It was a slurve just above the knees. Good swing timing, bad contact, and it's still an 0-2 count here. Pitch number 4 from Soriano. Come on, big fella. Another slurve that has a funny wiggle on it on the way to the plate. We foul it away. Still an 0-2 count. Next pitch of the at-bat. Come on, big guy. Out in front of another slurve, and this one goes foul. Still an 0-2 count after 5 pitches here. Pitch number 6 of the at-bat. It's going to be on its way. Soriano kicks and deals. And he got me reaching for the slurve away. Finally, got me there, and that's a well-deserved strikeout on my end of things. I swung at everything. So, yeah. Cardinals take the win in game number 2, though. 6-0 the final score there. Tink Hence getting his first win on the season. And we are going to move on to the third and final game of this 3-game series. Let's see if we can walk out of here taking 2 out of 3. Let's see. A little bit of day game action here. I'm standing in against Sandy Alcantara. He throws a 97-mile-an-hour sinker. 90 on the circle change, 100 on the four-seamer, 92 on the slider, only 86 on the 12-6 curve. Runner on first, 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to the first baseman. Call that one 3, 6, and 1. That's a double play to retire the side. It's not often I get to say that. 3, 6, 1 double play. So, unfortunately, I hit into that one. Top of the third, we come back. It's a 2-0 lead for St. Louis now. Sandy Alcantara still on the bump, and I get the boss battle dynamic challenge against him. Double or better power swing for a hitter. Only swing of pitches in the zone. Let's go for the double or better. There's 1 out, nobody on this time around for me. So let's see what I can do with pitch number 1. Nothing. Slider inside taken for ball 1. It's a 1-0 count now. Second pitch from Alcantara. And we got a piece of the sinker just above the knees. A little bit tardy, but it's fouled away. Still a 1-1 count. And I swing at a four-seamer up and in for a 1-2 count now. Should be 2-1, but you know me, I got to swing at everything. Circle change way inside taken for ball 2. It's a 2-2 count now. Pitch number 5 of the at-bat. Got me reaching for the slider low and away. There's another K next to my name. Dang it. We come back top of the 5th. 3-0 is the score. Cardinals in the lead. Sandy Alcantara still on the mound for the Marlins. Runner on first, 1 away. First pitch of this at-bat. And we foul off a sinker that was actually in the zone. 0-1 the count. 6-time home run champion. Also MVP. Don't forget about that game. Come on. Pitch out on pitch number 2. That four-seamer hit 1-0-2 coming into the plate there. 1-1 the count for me. Third pitch of the at-bat. Up and in a little bit with a sinker. That did not sink much. 2-1 the count. Pitch number 4. Come on, big fella. Low and away with a sinker. It's a 3-1 count. It's amazing how that works. If you stop swinging at bad pitches, you get into real good hitter counts. And there's one there drilled into left center field. That's going to be a 2-bagger for me as that goes all the way to the wall. Runner from first is going to score without a play. The Cardinals now lead 4-0 here in the top of the 5th. I like it. I like it a lot. Bottom of the fifth, it's a 7-0 ball game. Miguel Barreto at the plate for the Marlins. There's 2 outs, nobody on for him, and he's 1 for 2 on the day, 4 for 11 on the series. He's got himself a 1-1 count against Nick Frasso. Let's see what Frasso can deliver here. Hot liner to me at third. We'll grab that off the kneecaps, and that's going to retire the side. 5 innings are now complete in Miami, and the Cardinals are leading this one by a score of 7-0. Woo! Speaking of 7-0 ball game, bottom of the sixth, Luis Campuzano is at the plate for the Marlins. He's 1 for 2 on the day, 3 for 10 on the series. He's got runners on first and second, only 1 away. Nick Frasso, of course, still on the mound. Let's see what the 0-1 pitch from Frasso gets us here. We could use a double play ball here. Instead, another liner to me. And it's out number 2 in the bottom of the sixth. Alrighty. Top of the seventh, we come back. It's a 7-2 ball game now. Miami finally on the scoreboard. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Bases empty, nobody out. And Abner Uribe is on the mound for the Marlins. He hits 100 on the sinker, 101 on the four-seamer, 92 on his slider. The first pitch is a sinker just below the knees. Good swing timing, bad contact. And it's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Uribe. Ripped one right to the shortstop. 6-3 putout, though, is going to put me back in the dugout with 1 away here in the top of the seventh. Bottom of the eighth, we come back. It's still a 7-2 ball game. Jesus Sanchez at the dish for Miami. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a double and a pair of ribbies so far. 2 for 6 on the series, though. 1 out, nobody on for him. He's got an 0-1 count with Drew Hackenberg now on the mound for the Cardinals. Wind up and the pitch from Hackenberg, and it's a bunt down the third base line. This is not going to end well for us, or is it? We get him at first. I like it. 2 away now in the bottom of the eighth. Top of the ninth, we come back. I'm standing in for the 5th time today. 1 for 4 on the day. Batting average, a lowly 217 for me here. Landon Sims now on the mound for the Marlins. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, 94 on the two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. It's off the plate away at the knees with a four-seamer. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Sims. Oh, good one to hit. Unfortunately, I fouled it away as my swing was late. 1-1 the count, as that four-seamer was right down the middle. The 1-1 pitch from Sims got me reaching and swinging way early on a slider, low and away. 1-2 the count. Man, got me all confused with that pitch. And another slider, this time on the outer third, had me swinging out in front, and I made enough contact to keep it out of the strikeout column in this at-bat so far. Pitch number 5 from Sims. Right back up the middle and into center field. It's a 2-hit ball game for me. I'll take that. I've been needing it. I need that little boost to the batting average because 217 is pretty pathetic, especially for me. Cardinals do win game number 3, 7-2, the final score there. And we take 2 out of 3 on the road in Miami. That works just fine for me. 2 for 5 day at the plate makes for a 4 for 14 on the series with a pair of dingers. No homer in game number 3, though. So, oh well, what can you do but smile and wave? But the Cardinals are now 3-3 on the season. And that's the end of this series. Therefore, it's the end of the episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. We will see you in the next one.